recorded this layout only because a very strange thing happened. What happened gave me 100% certainty that in what I do, where I am not alone, I am not left alone. The day before, I had a card of a very serious car accident. The car rolled over. Such an accident is not often left unscathed. Severe injuries can paralyze the body, or you may simply lose your life. Today we see the card of a person in the hospital. I might not pay attention to this, but on the day the accident card came out, a very strange thing happened. After finishing work, I went to the hotel where I live. I stood in front of the pedestrian crossing and waited for the moving cars to stop so I could cross the street. On my right, the cars stopped and I stuck my right foot out to take a step forward. I felt as if my leg was pulled back, and in front of me a car, up to 3.5 tons, passed very quickly. I thought to myself, be careful because you can take someone's health or life. The next day, this person's card is dropped out in the hospital. It was then that my thoughts returned to the day before. What if I entered the road? Probably that fast-moving car would have hit me. The question of what injuries would I have suffered as a result of a collision with this car. It was not a passenger car. It is true that I have already been hit twice by two types of cars in Denmark. Each incident took place in places where cars are not moving fast. The first event took place in the parking lot at the exit from this parking lot, where the driver of a car with a horse trailer forced me, a cyclist, to give priority. The impact was quite strong, because the bag fell out of the basket in front of the bike and flew several meters away from me. I didn't even fall over. The injury I suffered was the skin scraped off my wrist. The second such incident took place when I was driving down the street on the right. A car started to move to the road. The woman, not knowing why, was watching her right side more when she should focus on her left side, which I was just coming from. The impact was quite strong for a car that starts moving, and I just jumped off the bike. This time the car was speeding up. I know that I avoided a serious accident and did not go to the hospital. Why? Because a card that shows a girl, dreamy, with her head in the clouds, seeing nothing around her. She doesn't see the butterfly flying behind her. It does not receive signs, messages that the universe sends to her. She is in the world of dreams of the future. But they can also be people who are busy with thoughts about the past, about what has already happened, which was not nice, unsuccessful relationships, childhood trauma. Just everything that keeps you in your mind, which can be lost in such situations. It is not certain that there will only be a serious car accident in which the car overturns. Pedestrians may be involved in such cases. A pedestrian hit by a fast-moving passenger car can run over the car and crash behind the car. What can happen? I will not answer this question for you. You know at what stage, where in your life you are. Each of you will go through it differently if that happens. Each of you has something on your conscience. And the seriousness of your affairs will make the accident so serious. Many young people look at the phone instead of the road while walking. There are people who, when intoxicated with alcohol or drugs, will cross over to the other side. I hope that the other side is not the other side. Better to choose the better offer from the other side. As shown in the chariot card, in which Peppa's happy, clean pig sits in it and is probably going on a wonderful trip. Peppa Pig cares about himself to be a clean and nice pig. Not a dirty pig face that makes dirty talk to others. It is cleansing the heart first and foremost. The heart purifier is about forgiving even situations that you may think are unforgivable. Hard to forgive. Believe me, anything is forgivable, anything. even the most drastic, nightmarish situations. Such cleansing gives inner peace, inner silence, will to live, joy, love. When you forgive, you love. When you love, you forgive, of course starting with yourself. Think if there is someone somewhere you should forgive or apologize and ask for forgiveness. I know. Many of you don't want to do it because of your ego, thinking in such a primitive way. Why should I apologize? I'm the victim, this has hurt me, I've been hurt. Let others apologize to me. This way you will not get anywhere, there is always something in your way. I think it is better to have a bruised ego than a bruised heart. The choice is yours. I have made my choice, but I am with you. Thank you for being here.